Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Forrest Whitley. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
On the ground to short. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Yandy Diaz now. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one way outside, and that's ball one. One down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just missed. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Slings to first in time.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jonathan.
2 outs, base is empty. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That one missed.
That's inside.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This to center field. Pena pulls it in on the run. The Rays kick off the scoring with a solo bomb. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Drew Rasmussen. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. And a foul ball. And 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball. Walls on the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got him.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. Not a whole lot going their way offensively the last few games, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and that can put more pressure on the pitching staff to try to limit the opponent to just 1 or 2 runs a game, knowing that their offense is not scoring right now. And that never really works well because you try to be too fine and you end up giving up a lot of runs. So we'll see if everybody can just relax, bring things together, and perform at a level that they're capable of.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips into
2
dirt.
strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he deals. And that one is lifted in the air. 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
The count.
There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Foul ball still 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Dyken Park. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and now Junior Caminero.
Number 13, Junior
Caminero goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Whitley back to work. Fought off foul. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's in the dirt. 1 out, base is empty.
Here we go, Astros.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's outside.
In for a strike. Counts full, 3-2.
3-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Now it's the shortstop, Taylor Walls. That one outside. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Let's go, 1-1 now. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Next offering in the dirt. The count now 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses outside, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Over to first. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a miss.
And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And quickly one away in the second. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Out to short. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rasmussen keeping him close. And now Yainer Diaz. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Turns to the right on the move. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering upstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Myers, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here is Cam Smith. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
That clips the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We play 2 full. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy Cameron Meisner. Ball 1 there. Misses off the inside, and the count is 2-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss, and 1 away.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too. And I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, You think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And that's through there for a strike. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
One down, base is empty.
2 balls.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Low in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one inside, and it hit him.
The batter, number 8.
And now it's Brandon Lau. He's already homered in this game. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-1. And that one sliced foul. Struck him out of the foul tip. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's going to be Chas McCormick.
McCormick.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. Fouled off down the right side. 0-2 now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one's in there, and that's strike 2. The shortstop takes the ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dyken Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Yandy Diaz. There's the strike.
Well, these Rays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
0-1 now. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. On the ground to first. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That one to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 0-2. And look out.
Perfect.
That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The batter, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder.
Simpson.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2 is the count.
Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one down the line and foul ball. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2 the count.
Two outs. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Grounded out his first time. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down. The Rays leading on the solo homer. That one fouled off. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. McCormick racing over to make the catch. So the Rays strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Paredes.
Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground, out to short. 1 up, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything,
Now
you
batting,
feel no
the
need to
designated
challenge
hitter,
inside the
Jose
zone. You just keep working the corners and
Altuve.
expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Altuve,
Nope.
the next to
Ball one.
hit, takes ball one. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Ball back
Upstairs.
upstairs.
Good job to fight that one off. Cut out and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8. And now it's Christian
The
Walker.
first baseman,
He's
number
0 for
8.
1. One of the rare guys at first
Walker.
base that you almost think defense first. He is that good with the glove. You're talking about top of the list, elite defensive first baseman.
First basemen are involved in just about every single play. So when you have somebody so solid over there, you can breathe a little easier.
That
Three
misses
balls,
the
no
zone.
strikes.
3 balls, no strikes.
The other thing about an elite defensive first baseman like him, it just instills a ton of confidence in those guys playing third and short that have to make those long, tough throws at times, and he just handles them so well. So he really makes the entire infield better with his glove.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. You're not just talking about the ability to pick, Chris. One of the things about him, the range is impressive as he's able to go to his right and get to those balls in the hole. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. 3-2. Stays alive. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Myers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. That to right. Lowe has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning. So the Astros lead 1, and it remains 1-0. Back here in Houston, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Cameron Meisner. Whitley back to work. Fouled off left side. Fastball is outside. The Astros have some action in their pen. Framber Valdez up and throwing. Sousa getting loose as well. Ball to strike. On the ground right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball one, no strikes. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Here we go, Astros. Here we go.
This one in the air center field. Myers under it. And there's two away.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh.
So the batting order
Lowe.
turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And there's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Rays held in check here. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yainer Diaz. First pitch misses. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Walls throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, right fielder, Cam Smith.
And next to hit for Houston, Cam Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Smith goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still 0-2. The Rays up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. High fly ball right field. Lowe has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that quickly 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20, Chaz McCormick.
So next up for Houston, Chaz McCormick. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1. Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Now the 0-1. Lined into right. It gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Forrest Whitley won't go any further tonight, and that's an excellent job from the reliever in the starting role today. Gave him some length. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Framber
the
Valdez into the game,
number 59.
and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Valdez.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Has grounded out a couple of times. In there at the knees. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Bennett Sousa preparing to come on if needed. Or the right-hander loosening up as well. Inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. First and second, no outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 2 in this one. There's a strike.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Backed off the plate that time.
Ball 2.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that is out of play. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases loaded with one away. Now the left fielder, golden opportunity right here. On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 2-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So 2 down now, and here is Taylor Walls. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And the 0-2.
That's a ball.
First
One
and
ball, 2
second,
strikes,
2 down. Just
outside.
missed. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That's down and in. Cameron Meisner next to bat for Tampa. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. He goes down looking. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dyken Park. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Mauricio Dubon. Foul ball there. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger, a left-hander, also throwing. Up and in. It's 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one inside, and the count's full.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
3-2 now. Into center. Meisner on the move. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
The batter, number 15.
So up next,
second baseman,
Isaac Paredes.
Paredes.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Slice to right, and no one can get there. Around second is Pena. Around third. He's safe, and now they trail by 1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Drew Rasmussen done for the night, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Now on the
Rays,
mound for the Rays, Shane
number
Baz.
11.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Jose Altuve up to hit here, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That catches the corner.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
So heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Christian Walker up next for the Astros. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a foul out of play. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And we're back. And the batter now, Cameron Meisner.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
1-0.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. That one the other way. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. And that one fouled off. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Meisner at second with nobody out.
That's ball two.
Squirts away a little bit. Next offering is downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runner at second, nobody out.
Foul
On the
ball.
ground to first. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Just got him on that one.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Lau at the plate. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs with a runner at third. Out there to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 2-1. Back here in Houston, here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. That's in there.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yainer
Diaz up next for the Astros. Hard hit left side. Walls throws to first. And now 2 gone.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here is Cam Smith. There's the strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball, that's down.
And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Inside,
and
ball
misses
2.
inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for
So
the
a new
Astros.
pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Brian Abreu.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and now the DH, Yandy Diaz. That's a little bit low. Abreu, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And a foul ball. He stays alive. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. One away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Aranda stands in now and watches strike one. Action in the pen down there. Steven Okert, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sousa also throwing. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now, Junior Caminero. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. One-run game, one out, one on. Just missing there, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, left side. McCormick sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two away.
Now batting, left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Here's the left fielder. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball one. Aranda off of first with two away. Not close with that one, and it's 2-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the shortstop.
First and second, 2 outs.
Walls.
Taylor Walls will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Pena. They take the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Cole Sulser.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading up
and stepping in for the Astros, Chaz McCormick.
McCormick.
That catches the outside corner. That's strike 1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Pete Fairbanks appears to be getting loose. Grounds one to short. Walls fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Mauricio Dubon digs in now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. That misses, and now 2-0. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Paredes in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Check on the runner. Throws it away. The tag, and they get him.
You're out.
So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
So digging in, Cameron Meisner, 1 for 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Caleb Ort, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 0-2. And that skips into there. Headed towards the corner. McCormick on the run. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the dirt, now 2-2. Now one missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Danny Jansen next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that drops in for a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two down, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. Struck him out swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 9th. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rays 2 and the Astros 1. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One-run game, bottom 9.
I got a ball,
And that's
1
in the
strike.
dirt. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2. Fastball is outside.
That's a really good take.
Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a high fly ball left field, pretty well struck. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Altuve stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that is out of play.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th.
Ball.
Check swing, called strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Walker, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. And ball 1. That misses, and it's 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
In there at the knees, 3-2 now.
It's a hitter. You don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A 2-run blast. And they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.